Welcome to Stonecrest. I'll be brief, but I did want to take an opportunity to explain to you what the occasion is today and why it's so important to us at Privi. My wife and my wife is right in the rear working. We take our community work very seriously as well as our professional work. So she's on a conference call, a Zoom with top ladies of distinction. Right now they're working on their national conference coming here to Atlanta. And so, but she still wanted to be present while we said some great words about Cecil and created this occasion. So Privi stands for Privi. And back in 2021, my wife and I decided to step forward and purchase this building, the Sears box, which was abandoned. Sears closed back in 2016. There were lots of discussions about what would happen here in this building. And at one point in time, they talked about turning it into a self-storage. At another point in time, the city talked about turning this into a police precinct. And so as investors in the mall, we decided that we really needed to step up and represent the community, but not just to bring more of the same types of stores we already have, but to add more elevated lifestyle components to this community so that we can have a gathering place, but also to have an experience that is privileged. And that's where the name Privi came from. Privi is short for privilege. We want you to come through our doors and have a privileged experience. And that's what leads me to Cecil Bernard. Because not only has it been a privilege for us to work with Cecil, but as we work through pulling this together, and we have a unique story, we're not going to make this about us, but as we put this project together, we talked to people like Cecil, and we felt that the art community was very important to the future development of Stonecrest and South DeKalb. And the whole point with this building is for us to stop leaving our community, taking our dollars to other people's communities, spending our dollars in other people's communities, and we can do things right here in our own community. We were traveling to other parts of the city to see art. We were traveling to other parts of the city to eat good food. We were going to vinings to do spas and saunas and things of that nature, instead of being able to come around the corner and have free parking and get home quickly when we were done. So I met Cecil through another colleague, and we talked about developing an art gallery here at Privi, because it's a whole part of creating the essence of what a privileged experience is about. The difference between other social movements in the Harlem Renaissance is art. If you go back and you look at why we remember the Harlem Renaissance, it really comes down to the art, the poetry, the music that add into that experience. So we knew we needed to have a strong art component. And I met Cecil here in the building, and he was blown away with what we were attempting to do. And the man invited us to his house. I thought it was just to have dinner, and he was really trying to sell me some art. But out of that experience, it was such a genuine experience. We not only purchased several pieces from Cecil that we displayed prominently here in this building, but we commissioned Cecil to make the featured piece in the conference room that is named after my father, Bernard King. Right? So that's what we think of Cecil Bernard. And I'm sitting in the car just a couple of months ago talking to Cecil about what we're going to do new for 2025. And we realized that the man won an amazing award from President Biden. And all that happened for Cecil outside of his family, fantastic family, his wife and daughter celebrating him, is an article in the newspaper, which is fine. But Cecil is our own, and we needed to celebrate him too. And so I said to Cecil, that's what our place is about. It's not just a place to display things, but for us to come together as a community and celebrate. And what we wanted is to invite all of you out to have an occasion to celebrate an amazing man, an amazing visionary, and someone who touches us with his art and shows us the way. And once you learn all the intricacies of Cecil's art, you not only see what he's sharing with you, but you see yourself in it. So ladies